Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the best centers in NBA 2K26 My Team here on this tier list. Before we hop into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 60,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's get to ranking. Starting off with Cat. Yeah, everyone on this list is 7 foot or taller. Most of these cards are really good. Few of these guys not so much at this point in the year, but like mostly really good. I like Cat. The problem is on this list we have so many 7'2", 7'3", 7'4s. His animations are fine, but he's undersized. I like the animations, yes. I don't think I like him enough to put him higher than C tier, to be totally honest. He's just not a top tier big at this point in the year at all to me. Guys like Yao just are going to completely dominate him. Obviously, to be fair, Yao's best big in the game, so like that's not saying that much, but Yao is now the #1 big in my team right now. He's a no-brainer S tier, no doubt about it. And there's a lot of cards like him that, again, are just going to dominate somebody like a Cat. Like Greg Oden, similar story to him. Nice animations, but he's only a 7-footer. I just don't think I can go higher than C tier unless you have like insane animations as a 7-footer. And I don't know. Oden doesn't quite have that. Parrish, similarly, not bad. He's a little bigger than these guys are, but I don't think his SIGs are great. His shot's not incredible. He's probably also C tier realistically. Hakeem, I'll give Hakeem B. At power forward, I think he's incredible. At center, it's a little less viable because, again, he's only 7 foot tall, and I just think height is such an important aspect of a big at this point in the year where it's like, I don't think I can go higher than B tier with him. I'm going to go B tier with Mark Eaton as well. 7'4", but shot's not great. Neither are the SIGs. I think he's a little limited. I think B tier is where is the right spot for him. Hakeem's going to go A, or sorry, Kareem's going to go A. 7'2", good shot, good movement, really solid all-around card. I actually think Kareem's a little slept on, and I think putting him in the A tier is a kind of a no-brainer. I think that's a completely reasonable place to put him. I don't know if slept on is the right term, but he's pretty affordable, and he's really, really good. He's very close to his GOAT card, in my opinion. 100 Embiid, great no-dip shot, but no real SIGs. I think he's C tier as well. 100 or GOAT Shaq is A tier to me. 7'1" with Shea Escape and a good shot. He does move well. He does a lot of things well in general. I think he's a very, very good card. I have no issues at all with him in the A tier. I think that's pretty reasonable for Shaq. He's a very, very, very good card. Young Hansen, ooh, also A tier, but very high A tier. I think he's borderline S. We have several really good bigs left on this list, though, so I think I'm going to go A with him. Klingon I like as well, but only 7'2". Shot's good, solid enough movement. He's a little better animation-wise, I think, than Eaton is, but he's also a little smaller than Eaton is, so I think I'm going to go ahead and throw him in the B tier, and I don't feel bad about that. I think that's the right spot for Donovan Klingon as well. David Robinson, similar to Shaq, awesome card, not quite S tier, but really good shot at 7'1" with Shea Escape is very, very similar to Shaq, and I think a deserving A tier himself. Roy Hibbert is probably also A tier, honestly, at 7'2" with a good jumper. He's really, really solid. I also don't think he's S tier either, though, to be totally honest. I mean, I know we only have one S tier so far, but we got several more coming up, and it's just got to save some spots for those guys. Vlade Divac, not bad, 7'1" big with a solid shot. I think he's a little better than some of these C tier guys, but I don't think he's higher than C tier, honestly, realistically still. Manute Bol, got to go at S tier with him. 7'6" with the player build he's got, and I mean, he's super glitchy. His shot's not absolutely insane. It doesn't really need to be for him to be S tier at this point in the year. It's good enough, for sure. He's a glitch, no doubt about it. KP, I really like KP. He and Young Hansen are the two where it's like, oh, do I go S tier with them? They're close. Honestly, Kareem is too. I like all three of those guys a lot. I just don't think I can go S tier as of yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind as the video progresses and move a couple of those guys up. Luke Cornett, I think he goes D tier. His shot's just not great, and he's only a 7-footer. I just don't think he's a particularly impressive card. Wilt Chamberlain, he's good, but I actually don't think he's as good as the A tiers. Shot is solid, but not absolutely insane. SIGs are kind of the same. I think B tier, honestly. Wimby. 7'4", he's S tier at center, honestly. I actually kind of like KP a little more than Wimby overall. You know what? I'm moving both of them up to S tier too. Young Hansen, KP, and Wimby. I think that's reasonable. Put them all in the S tier. Maybe we'll just have a bigger S tier than normal. They're too good of cards to not include, I think. We're going to have a really big S tier, though, if I do that. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. Shaq, B tier. little bit lower B tier probably, but B tier still. I think he's better than the C tiers. Player build's good. Shot is really good. Very solid card. I think B tier is right. Yao Ming, 7-6. Good shot. Super, super good card. I mean, I can't not go S tier with him. You know what I mean? He's definitely better at center than Yang, KP, and Wimby are. I'll say that. Even Invincible Yao is still an absolute dog, even though he's not as good as the GOAT version. Kareem. He's a bit better than the other Kareem. I think he's S. Yeah, maybe I move all three of these guys down. We'll see. I'm going to come back to this depending on how many S tiers we have. But I do think GOAT Kareem is a definitive S tier. That's for sure. Invincible Embiid, better than the 100, but same level as probably Shaq, I'd say. Maybe slightly better than Shaq. But he's basically the 100 with better SIGs. That's what he is. I think that's a B tier card. Zach Edey, same spot as Mark Eaton. Shot slightly worse, but he's slightly bigger. Very similar card to Eaton. I will say he is Jimmy Escape, I guess. So better escape, but worse shot. A little bit bigger than Mark Eaton. I think he's B, and I think they're pretty much side by side on this list. Dikembe Mutombo. I also think he's probably better than Hansen, KP, and Wimby, but not by much, to be fair. Probably lower S tier, but still very good. 7-2 with a good shot. He's still very, very high level himself. Sean Bradley, 7-6. His no-dip's good, but his SIGs aren't crazy. I think he's worse than the S tiers. His shot's good, but I don't think it's quite good enough. With him having worse animations than these other guys, I'm going to go A tier with Sean Bradley. Andrew Bogut, shot's not good enough. He's only 7 foot, not a big fan. Same thing with Hakeem. Hakeem's shot is gross. I do not like Invincible Hakeem shot at all. The GOAT is so much better. KP, put him right with his Invincible because they're the same level of card. Honestly, the Invincible jumper is maybe just slightly better. I think they're very close, honestly. The Invincible is obviously much cheaper, so a much better value, but they're both elite cards, and I think they're pretty much the same caliber of card, honestly. Taco. Gotta be S tier, for sure. Taco is such a glitz at 7-6. He moves well. His shot is good. He is a problem at the big man spot. Definite S tier there. Brook Lopez, I do like the no-dip shot. He's 7-1. Pretty good card. Not amazing, but pretty solid. Dikembe, I don't love the jumper, but he is 7-2. Great defender. I'll go C tier with him. Not a fan of his shot, though. Mark Eaton, S tier as well. He's up there, towards the top of the list, honestly. 7-4 with a really good shot. He's a stud. There's no doubt about that. In my mind, I think he's really, really good. Khalil Ware, I really like this card. His Shea Escape is a 7-footer with a really good shot. He moves super well. Got a really good player to build too. You know what? He and Hakeem, I'm going to move up. I'm going to put them in A tier. I think Hakeem is so good. He's got one of the best shots in the game. I'm going to put them both in A tier. Wilt, terrible jumper. Easy D tier. That card is gross. That one's kind of a no-brainer. That's easy. Wimby, S tier. He's definitely a noticeably better jumper than his Invincible. I think he's a solidly better card than his Invincible overall, and I think S tier is completely reasonable for him. D-Rob's good. Not as quite as good as his other card, but still probably A tier. Like, the other D-Rob is towards the top end of A tier. This D-Rob is closer to the bottom of A tier, but still, Shea Escape with a good shot at 7-1. 9 on everything. It's still going to be a really good card. Bobo, just like Dikembe Mutombo, provides the size, but does not provide the jumper at all. Honestly, it might be worse than Dikembe. I think he's like low C. Artis Gilmore, I like a lot. Just slightly worse than Roy Hibbert. He's good. He's 7-2. His no-dip shot's good. He moves well. Solid card. One of the best attainable bigs in the game, for sure. Patrick Ewing, very solid, but worse Hakeem. I mean, he's definitely good. I'd say he's B tier, though. I don't think he's any higher than that. Mirasan, incredible no-dip jumper. Doesn't do a ton else, but his no-dip is phenomenal. I think you could argue him S tier. I really do. But I think I'm going to go A, but he's really, really good. Kareem, shot's not good enough. I'm going to go D tier for him. Embiid, low key, I think he's high B. I don't think he's quite as good as Hakeem is. And you know what? Hakeem is, I'm sorry. I think I got to move Hakeem down. He's just not quite tall enough. Put him in the high B tier with Embiid and Wilt. I think that's reasonable. Edey, gotta be S tier, right? Well, I say that Mirasan's S tier too if Edey's the S tier. I like them both better than Wimby. You know what? I gotta even this list out a little bit. It just feels wrong to move like Wimby down, but I think I should. And I think Young Hansen's Shea Escape keeps him in S tier. I think he's the worst card in S tier, but I think Young Hansen's Shea Escape keeps him in S tier. I'm going to go like this. I think this is how I'm going to do this ranking, honestly. Yao Ming, same as Eaton and Edey and Klingon. All very similar caliber of cards, honestly. All deserving, I would say, of that B tier. Very, very similar style of cards. Klingon's got a little more movement, a better shot. Eaton has a little better shot. Movement's not really there, though. Yao and Edie are the biggest, but their shots aren't great. I think B tier for all of them is reasonable. Arvidas Sabonis, 7'3" with a good jumper. He has to be S tier. He moves really nicely, too. He's solid. Nobody has him, but he's definitely a really good card. You know what? Fine. Young Hansen can move to A tier, too. I think that's reasonable. And then we'll go, well, Shaq is D tier. That's a no-brainer. His shot is gross. And then I think Ralph Sampson is S as well. That one's easy too. 7'4" with a great shot and great movement. I think this is the right list. Honestly, we got some really good cards towards the top of the A tier with Young, Hansen, Wemby, and the KPs. Even Sean Bradley and Kareem. Like, all of these cards are absolutely phenomenal. I can't have 20 cards in the S tier. You know what I mean? So I think this is a pretty good list. I hope y'all did enjoy it. I know y'all might call me crazy for putting Wemby in A tier, for example, but his shot's just not that great. And like Young, Hansen, KP, they're phenomenal, but they are only 7'2". Like Dikembe is, I think, low S, and he's 7'2". Same thing with like a Kareem. I don't know, man. It's tough at this point. There's so many good cards. It's tough to rank, but I hope y'all did enjoy the tier list nonetheless. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.